How do you stay healthy and cure people of diseases? Essentially, guys, it's easy. You need to understand the basic health principles. Basic health principles: just eat natural whole foods. And most of that should be plant foods. And if you do decide to consume, and eat animal foods, understand and realize that in the Western countries, we consume far more animal products and foods than people in Eastern countries. And I believe that's that one of the reasons that we're so sick is because we consume many animal products than we do plant foods. And plant foods have a lot of nutrients. Most of the animals that people eat are actually herbivores. They eat plants, and that's where they get their nutrition. So when you're eating an animal, you're actually getting everything secondhand. So if you want to get good nutrition, then you should eat fruits and vegetables and whole grains and beans and nuts and seeds, and then supplement that with like herbal teas like nettle and horsetail and rose hips. And there's just so many different natural foods out there that you can eat. And the more natural foods that you eat, the healthier you will be. Because the more you process your food, the less nutrients you have. And the less nutrients you have, the more your body starves. And that'll lead to increased hunger. You'll always want to be eating, and you'll more or less grab for the wrong foods. And that'll lead to weight gain, that'll lead to diabetes, heart disease, and on and on and on and on. For example, one of the easiest things to probably cure is acne. A lot of people have acne because they're intolerant to dairy. Dairy and meats. Dairy and meats are loaded with a lot of hormones. Even good sourced meats and dairy have naturally occurring hormones. When you consume a lot of that, if that makes up a major portion of your diet, a lot of people will get hormonally imbalanced. When you get hormonally imbalanced, that causes an increased production in oils, the sebum, which will cause you to break out in acne. In my case, dairy was a major culprit behind me having acne and breaking out in pimples, especially on my back. And it's taken many months now that I've been off dairy in order for my back to totally clear up. So, it's usually dairy, cow's milk, that causes people, especially young people, to become hormonally imbalanced and break out in acne. So, with having this true knowledge, you are now equipped to be able to go out there and help other people. And not everybody's going to accept it. Some people are going to reject it. Some people are going to laugh at you. But there will be some people who will take you seriously and will try it out because they've tried everything else and nothing's worked for them. And they would try anything they can to help their health condition that they have. So, essentially, you need to eat natural whole foods. It's not boring. It tastes delicious. You just have to learn to get back to eating natural whole foods. Most people are consuming far too many animal products, and those animals are sick. And I would recommend that if you eat animals, get them from healthy sources, and limit your consumption of meat and eggs and dairy and fish. Really limit your consumption of these things. It's unnecessary to eat so much of it every single day because you're missing out on all of the really healthy, nutritious plant foods that the plant kingdom has to provide for you. And when you can do that, when you have self-control, and when you can have more of a balanced diet, and train yourself to eat smaller portions, but high nutrient dense foods, you're going to feel better and you're going to get over a lot of health problems that you might be facing. So, get your hormones balanced, and you do that by eating natural whole foods, plant foods, and drink a lot of water, get a lot of sunshine, think positive, make sure that you know your Creator. Spiritual health is just as important as physical health, and get some little bit of exercise in every day. Maybe 15 minutes is all it takes. And love one another, love your neighbor as yourself, and you can be healthy and live a long time. God promises you that. and honor your mother and father. And if you can live by these guidelines, if you can eat naturally healthy foods, if you can be positive, you're going to be a healthy person.